Okay, so hello friends. Today we are going to see the fate of the three germ layers, that is Endoderm, Mesoderm, and the Ectoderm. So they are formed from the epiblast cells of the primitive streak. Primitive streak. Okay, so this form these three layers. Now let's see what are the tissues made from these three different germ layers. So first we will start from the endoderm. So endoderm will cause formation of first is yolk sac and the primitive gut. Okay? Gut. Under this, there will be formation of the liver, thyroid, bladder, urethra, next is pancreas, next lungs, next digestive tubes, and esophagus. Okay, so this is the tissues formed from the primitive gut of the endoderm. Next come to the mesoderm. So mesoderm, it forms paraxial mesoderm, next it forms lateral mesoderm, and intermediate mesoderm. Okay, now one by one. So paraxial mesoderm, it forms skeletal muscles, next extra ocular muscles, next intrinsic muscles of tongue. Okay, next somites, vertebra, and ribs. Okay, next it forms cranial bones, dura mater, and dermis. So this is the paraxial mesoderm of the mesoderm. Next, lateral mesoderm. So lateral mesoderm, first it divides into two different things. So first one is the visceral and second is parietal. Now visceral layer forms blood cells, microglia, and Kupffer cells. Okay, and cardiovascular cells, lymphatics, next adrenal cortex, and another one is spleen. Okay, parietal layer. Parietal layer forms serous membranes like septum transversum, septum transversum, and sternum, clavicle, scapula, pelvis, and limb bones. Okay, and another one is dermis of anterolateral body wall and limbs. So this is lateral mesoderm. Now intermediate mesoderm. So intermediate mesoderm forms kidneys, genital ducts, and accessory sex glands. Okay, and another one is the testes and ovaries. This is intermediate mesoderm. Next we will come to ectoderm. So ectoderm at first form surface ectoderm, neuroectoderm, and another one is the neural crest cells. Then they will form different tissues. So let's see one by one. So first we'll see about the surface ectoderm. So surface ectoderm forms lens of eyeball, anterior pituitary. Okay, next epidermis, hair, nails, and sweat glands. Okay, next olfactory. Next the atrial semicircular ducts, vestibuloganglia, and another one is epithelial lining of distal penile urethra. Okay, another one is left, that is epithelial lining of 2/5 tongue and hard palate, sides of mouth, next parotid glands, and ducts. So surface ectoderm is done. Next one is the neuroectoderm. So neuroectoderm forms posterior pituitary, pineal gland, retina, all neurons and glial cells in CNS, neural plate, and further it forms the brain. So neuroectoderm is also done. Next one is the neural crystals. So it forms the arachnoid and pyometer. Okay. Next it forms aortico pulmonary septum, bony structures of face and neck. Next it forms melanocytes, adrenal medulla, post ganglionic, sympathetic, and parasympathetic neurons. Okay, and also it forms sensory neurons in DRG swan cells. Okay, so that's the end of the lecture. So guys, if you like this video, then please do not forget to hit the like button and please do subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.